Today we're basically going to kind of jump into David's domain. We're doing a behind the scenes of kind of how all the animations basically come together, specifically for live action, the new kind of technology that we've been building. And the guy we're going to go meet is Relya, right? So Relya's like the...
Yeah, Relya's our head animator, so basically he's in control of everything we essentially create. So it goes from kind of the start, so the idea, to actually designing these animations and getting them in the platform. So we're going to kind of see that from start to finish today, and show you how we actually create these and give them to use.
When we first initially launched Viddyoze back in September, what was it?
2015, yeah.
2015, we talked about how people could actually go and resell these animations, so maybe we can talk a little bit about that after we've spoken to Relya. So.
Pick up the mama.
So what's going on today?
We're shooting one of our live template footage session, and we're shooting in a Museum of Contemporary Art here in Novi Sad, Serbia. I'm gonna give you these shooting plans. What we're shooting today are several very interesting shots with paintings and generally painting walls, spray painting. You guys want to come in and take a look?
Yeah, cool.
Let's go. The new thing that we're doing is really exciting. It's a next step for Viddyoze. We call it live action templates, and it's involved and intertwined with our 3D space, our 3D elements like logos, text, and colors. And we're shooting it in a way that we can use in our software, on our platform, to match perfectly with our virtual elements. Here's what we're going to be shooting. We have two models acting as spray paint artists. So we have green screen here, we have fake concrete floor, and they're just going to spray paint an area where logo is going to be. For this particular templates and many others, there's a lot of work involved, you know. For example, we had multiple meetings where we sat down and narrowed down all the details. Then we met with props team, also meeting with models and producer and director of photography and seeing all about lighting, and then finally the day of shooting. So a lot of work involved in creating just one template. You know. Today we're gonna shoot a template where a girl is painting on a painting canvas. It's gonna be colored green and it's gonna have tracking markers on it. And those tracking markers are gonna help our software to figure out how the camera was moving in real space while shooting, and then we're going to reproduce that in our software and have our virtual camera move in the same way.
That area there is literally going to allow you to display any image. You know, it could be your product, it could be your logo, whatever else really. We've seen, since we've been here, we've chatted quite a lot about it, of how much is going into every single one of these shots, which is pretty incredible really.
This is basically just one of about 100 templates we're going to have when we initially release live action to the market. So this is, I mean, you're talking probably a good hour and a half, maybe even more of actual shooting just for one template.
This is the second part of today's shooting. We're shooting an art exhibition. One of the challenges we always have is figuring out how to accommodate the needs of our individual users, you know, because not everyone's going to have a square photo, so we have to make several versions of the same shot to accommodate for that. We could have shot this in normal studio, but it wouldn't be authentic as this. I mean, this is an actual art expo.
The templates we've created are not just all created in here, this is just one location, and I think it's important the way the templates are created in the app is because then any business can use it.
We started with logos and then we expanded our ideas of templates to expand to everything, you know, basically anything you upload.
This is what goes into templates. This is how much work is going into making sure that absolutely anyone can create.
I like your t-shirt, by the way.
Wow. I don't like yours.
Yeah, it's been a pretty productive day, to be honest. We managed to check out quite a few of the different sets and all the different kind of templates that are being created. I think what we're going to do is Relya is going to meet us tomorrow in Belgrade at the hotel, and he's going to kind of bring one of these pieces of footage along with him and show us how he actually turns it into a template. So, but I think we're pretty much wrapped up for the day now.
Yeah, I think we've managed to get about 15 or 16 different templates, templates shot today, which is pretty productive, really. So, yeah, all good.
Cool.
Time for sleep.
So I think one of the things that we really wanted to kind of cover today on day 2 was just talking about the licensing options that we give away when we basically sold Viddyoze in, was it 2015?
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
And basically what we did is we gave our users a commercial license, so an option to buy a commercial license. And what that means is they could basically render out animations and then they could resell them to businesses outside, online and whatever.
There's nobody kind of online that offers this option. I mean, you've got sites like Video Hive, they allow you to buy a license you can use, but it's not something that you allow you to resell over and over again. And we thought it's important, we want to give our users the option to actually resell these as many times as they want, and I think that is one of the biggest kind of value givers that we have with Viddyoze.
There is nobody that can compete with the speed and the quality of what we're creating with live action.
I think there's one customer, James, who sold, I think, over £20,000, around about $30,000 or so, worth of animations, just selling those kind of templates.
So once we get all the footage from our camera crew, that footage is kind of washed out and gray because it has all the extra information that professional cameras give us. What we need to do is color grade that footage so it's more suitable for our customers. And once we do that in color grading software, we upload that footage to our 3D animation software. What we need to do is 2 things. We need to track all the markers, we need to interpolate camera motion in the virtual space, then we need to remove all the green screens from the actual footage and replace them with logos, images, or custom colors, or even text. This took roughly 2 hours to track.
Every single template that we created yesterday, the 15, 16, 17, all of those would take hours and hours, individual templates, just to get them ready to go
hours
into Viddyoze.
And hours, definitely, some even more.
We've had a really good few days here in Belgrade. It's been a fantastic experience to come out and spend a few days with Relya and really just get to see what it takes to basically put these live action templates together. There's so much work and effort that goes into just creating one template, and it's been pretty eye-opening to see that unfold right in front of us. And in the next video, what we're going to do is we want you to follow along with our journey. We're going to be flying over to the States in Miami, and we're going to be meeting up with a Grammy-nominated music producer called Ill Factor, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about music and why it's so important for your video content. But till then, make sure you go ahead and enter your name and email address on this page in the opt-in form so you don't miss out on any updates and keep you informed with any new content we're putting out. We hope you enjoyed Serbia as much as we did, and we'll see you in Miami.
Mm-hmm.